Welcome everybody to playoffs for the One Last Ride tour ran by Owen. We are right now in top 16. That means our opponent this week is going to be Olivia Sama. I've never played him before, so this will be a fun. I think they have a pretty interesting team, very reminiscent of like my own style of play. So with that, let's just get into the matchup here. All right, you can see his team over here. She has the Terra Tornado, Syrian, Iron Treads, Alomola, Psychozar, Dragonite, Whimsicott, Oracle, and Dominior. So, they have a team that's very reminiscent of my own playstyle. That is like Alomola, Psychozar, Terra Torn, Treads type stuff, Whimsicott as well for Encore. They have Oracle obviously for like the T-Spike community. Dragonite is a very good late game cleaner. And Minior is just there. I don't think Minier's going to come up, to be honest. So, matchup I think. I have a bit of trouble building this team, honestly, because it is a very fat team and annoying to make progress, I think. So, especially due to bring like a bulky Torn. So, this will be might come down to landing some Focus Blasts. It really depends on what the Torn tier is going to be. So, with that, let's get into our prep here. So, up first, we have our Ogerpon. Ogerpon's going to be our breaker this game. It's going to be able to go for good damage on stuff like the D-Knights. We do have to go for some reads. We can't really make good progress into this team without making good reads, I think. So, our moves on here is Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff, Player Off, and Horn Leech. We need Player Off to be able to get good damage on stuff like Dragonite and Psychozar, obviously. And we'll be clicking Player Off on stuff like Lomola, Tornado, Asterion. Try to catch a read into an obvious Psychozar or Dragonite pivot. Whimsicott could also act as a switch in, but again, Whimsicott takes a pretty good amount of damage, especially if like it's like a boost knocked off or something like that. We will probably go for knockoff first, just to be able to get rid of like boostless stuff like Psychozar, Dragonite. Getting rid of boostless those guys is really good. Horn Leech is our move to be able to touch the Alomola. If we don't run like a grass move, Aloe is not really threatened by us. TBH, you can just wish fast into like whatever. So we need to be able to have a grass move here. And Ivy Cudgel, of course, as our stab. We are very bulky on this. We're like max HP, so we can take quite a few amount of U-turns and stuff like Psychozar and Tornadus if we want to try to pit around. So we have a lot of HP on this. We don't want to speed stuff like Treads, which we don't want to speed Treads, but it's whatever, right? Like she doesn't know that. But Eyesight of Vocal is really necessary here, especially in mocks. Next is our Save Light. It's going to be Eject Button. It's going to be Recover, Bulbous, Knockoff, and then Encore. Max HP, Max Defense. Now, the reason why we want to have Eject Button here is because I don't want to let Overcoil in for free. Like, if Volt Switch comes off from Treads or a user for Psychozar, like, obviously, just go into Overcoil, get a free spike. There's not much I can do about it. So, I want to have, like, a means to, like, to momentum off of that. So, Eject Button is here just for that. We can use it one side to momentum off of Treads or Psychozar into something like Darkrai. Get a really good, clean hit off. Next is our Garchomp here. We are Yache Berry, almost max to def on this. We can live 2 Icy Winds. That was the idea of the set. We could live a Nasty Supply Icy Wind into a regular Icy Wind. Rest of it is done to defense, but mostly max to def here. Spike, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Dragon Tail. This is going to be our lead, unless we lead a Terra Torn that's like Fairy. Because we want to be able to pressure her team of hazards here. So we want to lead this, get as much hazards as we possibly can. Drag Tail is Drag Tail stuff out like the Aloe. If Whimsicott doesn't come out, then Drag Tail is pretty free here, unless they're like Fairy Torn. But Earthquake obviously just stuff like the Iron Treads, Tornado Series, Fateras, Overquill. Next we have our big breakers game. This is gonna be a Darkrai. Darkrai really threatens their team here. Sludge Bomb, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, Ice Beam, Choice Specs hits their entire team very hard. Aloe, if it wants to run AB, is going to be taking hazards. If it wants to run heavy duty boots, it's going to be very close 2-shot. If it's like max HP, max death from Dark Pulse, and Dark Pulse, of course, has a flinch chance. If you go to a Fairy on Torn, then Sludge Bomb, I just Sludge Bomb that. Also, their Fairy Torn and Ogerpon is going to be able to break their team pretty easily. Also, Corviknight can PB stall all his Heat Waves unless it's offensive, and if it's offensive, that means it's not going to be Assault Vest. So, that's the idea there. Focus Blast, if you run Tier Steel Torn, Focus Blast is a very free click. Steel Torn is like one of the only things stomping our company sweep, so we want to be able to have something for that. It's going to be our Focus Blast. So if we do decide to bring Terra Steel Torn, we do have to Lance and Focus Blast, which kind of sucks, but like that's just a game we have to play, I think. Next is our Corviknight. This is going to be max HP, max def. Again, if you run like AB Torn that's like very bulky, it's not going to be able to great Core of Knights, especially if I like just roost spam and pressure stall all of his heat waves. So that's kind of fun there. Body press here is to be able to touch like Iron Treads, break a balloon. Defog, of course, in case like hazards are like not really beneficial to me anymore. If you have like a lot of boots that dimension knockoff, I just defog away the hazards that she sets up on me. U-turn as our momentum mover here, of course. And then lastly, we have our win con. It's going to be Calm Mind, Drain Kiss, Giga Drain, and Endure. We are max HP, max special attack. So the idea here is that we get rid of Orc. The only thing that's rinse comfy is the Iron Treads, and we click on Endure on that. It's going to be a go for a Heavy Slam, proc weakness policy. If we get like Calm Mind or something else, with Treads coming in, then we can get a total of like +3. And if that happens, then Giga Drain, depending on like the Treads sets, is going to do a lot. So the idea here is that we just like force Treads to take like some hazard chip. If it's like not AV, then this comfy looks really, really good in the end game. So yeah, that's our team. So this will be a fun match, I think. And once she is ready, then I'll catch you guys at the game. Alright guys, I think we are ready here. She is going to be Terra Steel on the Tornadoes. That means we will have to gamble Focus Blast. Terra Steel is the one I don't want to see. But, you know, what can I do about it? Terra Steel, we'll probably gamble Focus Blast. I mean, unless we like super pressure to Quill, we could do that too. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. No Psychozar. I actually prefer that. I actually prefer no Psychozar builds. So we see Whims, Overquill, Aloe, Dragonites, and Treads. Okay, so no Psychozar, no Minior. Every Terra Steel, I'm gonna lead Garchomp if you're going to be Terra Steel. Ogamon looks pretty good here. Alright, we're gonna lead our guy. It's gonna be a bit annoying to position to Comfy, so Comfy might not be that good here. But what is important is that she chose Terra Steel, which means her Focus Blast weakness is pretty apparent. Also, a Dark Pulse resist is still pretty bad. So that is at least good for us, especially if Aloe's like AV. We're gonna get some pretty good damage on that. Hazards. Good luck, have fun to live. This is our first time playing, so always exciting to be able to play new people. Apologies for like the background noise if there's any. I live in like an urban area, so it's kind of loud here. Aloe's going to lead. That's brilliant. I love to see that. I'm just going to get rocks up. Yeah, I'm just getting rocks up. We love to see an Aloe lead. Very easy rock. This is only Tord, surprisingly. That's fine. I'm assuming either a Baton Pass Flip Turn is coming out here. Baton Pass is legal. We'll just go for Flip Turn, okay. Just does not give a fuck about coupons coming in. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Maybe it has, maybe either it's AV or it has both Baton Pass and Flip Turn. That could be a possibility. See how she wants to play this. We did get rocks up immediately, which is amazing. I'm assuming that's I mean, what are you even going to here? What was it called? See, I guess. I think that's Treads. Treads comes in. I'm just gonna EQ. Yep. You're either going for rocks or you're going for Ice Spitter. And this is your only spitter, so I'll take the chip I can get. I'm assuming this is Shuka. This is decent amount to me. You're offensive for sure. For sure offensive. I'm assuming this is probably Shuka Berry. Nope. Okay. We'll go into Glopped. Actually, do I want to do that? I just go look QP. I don't really want to go Lucky. This is also a year only. It's hazards. I'm gonna go Glop. Yeah, I'm going Glop. Let's go Glop. Clicks EQ, we get to Mental Mouth. Click Stealth Rock. I get to go for a Encore. Or a knockoff. Probably Encore. I don't want to lose my check button if I can help it. I just don't want to get lefties knocked off from Torn if I can help it too. We'll go into Glop here. I expect EQ. Yep, EQ. It's gonna be around 50. Less. Nice. Right now, it looks like free Darkrai. Yeah, Darkrai looks pretty good here. Let's go Rai. If you go Overquill here, it's gonna give me a really good chip on the Overquill. This is also dead after rocks, I'm like fairly certain. So I wouldn't be surprised if you just sack this. So, what's the other play? Aloe maybe? Let's just Dark Pulse here. You could go Aloe. Nope, you just stay in? Okay, perfect. So, Trez is dead if like, no rocks up, so he can't get rocks up. She can't get rocks up anymore. She has no information on what Darkrai said either right now. That's Aloe. Do you take rocks? Okay, so you're probably AV. You're probably AV if you're taking rocks. We go Overpawn here, always. You're probably AV. Also, I don't know why Darkrai came in. Why it came in hard on Darkrai. That's kind of strange. We'll go into Queen Addy here. Are you going for Play Rough? Wait, Body Slam. Okay. You get the Para? No Para? Nice. Okay. So you're probably AV. I'm gonna go for Knockoff here. I expect D-Knight to come in. Also, getting rid of AV on this is really good. So we'll go for Knockoff here. Go for Knockoff. Whimsicott could also come in. I think that is Whimsicott. I think that is. That did around 25, maybe? This is Whimsicott. You're not that defensive. You're not that defensive at all. Kind of want a Horn Leech. PR as well. I expect U-turn here. You can't really do much to me. But if I keep HP on this, that could be good for me. Let's Play Rough. Let's go Play Rough here. Oh, that's offensive. Oh no, she's got a crit. Okay, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Crit kind of sucks. The player was going to do a whole lot. We're going to switch here into Corviknight, obviously. We're going to keep our Water Absorb. This Whimsicott is like super low now. If U-turn is fine, I don't really care. I just go Garchomp. Okay, Fear Drain. Maybe you're Endeavor. It could be Endeavor. Don't really carry it away. I'm going to speed U-turn here. I lose nothing. Oh wow, back to full HP. Wow. Yeah, crit there kind of sucked, but whatever. She's no U-turn. I'm the U-turn. I assume probably either Torn, Aloe, or Whim, or Quill. Quill comes in, that'll be great. I think that is Quill. So are you Helmet maybe? You do take rock. You take rocks. Okay, you are Helmets. So this taking chip is great. Do I go Garchomp? You could be Ice Beam, which is my fear. I think Ogerpon kills. My fear is that you're Ice Beam. And then you just kill Garchomp. That would really suck. But also taking a Gunk Shot would also really suck. I could go Addy and click Cudgel, but I don't think that kills Overcool. Overcool, Wellspring, Cudgel, no. They only plays Garchomp. You can go Garchomp here. I think I get a Spike Up. I need to pressure the Aloe if it's not going to let me knock it off, right? I'll sort of switch in here as Whimsicott or a Torn. I'm going to get a Spike Up. Yeah, I'm going to get Spikes Up. That's Aloe. Beautiful. Get up a Spike. Let's get 2 Spikes up actually. Yeah, let's get 2 up. And you have to gamble if I'm clicking if I'm going Overplunder or not. So let's see. You click Flip Turn? I'm just getting my spikes all I can. Flare up, okay, that's fine. Do we go Addy now? So that 100 to my Garchomp. I should calc that. Okay, that's just no attack. You should live. I'll go Addy now. I'm like pretty sure this is AV. Perfect. Perfect. Now, this is a pretty free knockoff. Or Horn Leech. Both are okay. I could Cudgel as well for no reason. Kind of want to knock off potential D-Knight switch in. But I think you're probably going to sack the Whimsicott. I could just PR the Whimsicott. That will also work. I'm looking for knockoff. I want to knock off the D-Knight if I can. But if you're preserving D-Knight for the end, you're probably... Okay, knock off the helmet on Overflow. That's actually also pretty good for me. I'll also take that. That's also pretty good for me. Yeah, knocking off the helmet on this is also really good for me. I'll take that for sure. Can I kill this? Impish. Ogerpon. Sure, water -1. Cudgel does 36 to 42%. Looks like it could kill. I think I probably go for it, right? I can't. If I could stop a Spike Up, that's really good for me. That looks like it could be in range of a Cudgel. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. If we can like kill the Overcrow here, it's gonna be really good for us. It means no spikes go up for us. I think we 100% take that. Like, I look looking Flip Turns on the end roll. I mean, it's Assault Vest, so it's like not that big a deal at all. Also, like your hesitance going to D-Knight tells me you're probably going to be offensive. So I think this is a roll to kill Overcall, even at -1. So we'll see if we get the roll here. We do get the roll. Overcall is dead. Woman's caught at like 30%, 20% coming in. We have a rock, 2 spikes up. She can't get any hazards up. All her hazard mons are dead. Whimsicott comes out right here. That's fine. So right now, just gonna pivot to Torn or a Core. Very easy pivots. Does it come down to D-Knights? I'm pretty sure it's offensive because her hesitance to go into it tells me it's offensive. Like, why wouldn't you just go into it, right? Let's go Loki P. I don't really care if we click U-turn. Could be Endeavor. We could see Endeavor here. Nope, Ski Drain. Alright. This could be Endeavor here. Endeavor? Endeavor? Anybody? Anybody, please? Yeah, Where's going U-turn? Little reason not to. Okay, U-turn again. Now the dark resist is dead. So, and with a spike up and a whatchamacallit, Darkrai looks really good. Darkrai is a really free click. In fact, let's go Darkrai right now. Let's just click the Dark Pulse button. We are faster than this, so you can't click Prankster on us. Nice. This card's gone. She still doesn't know my set because I picked up like 2 KOs on like 1 HP Pokemon. She still doesn't know my set. Okay, Aloe comes in here. This is probably AV. So my Dark Pulse? It's 28%. Oh, hell nah. Okay, do I want to just go for it? Could just go for it. My hesitance is that I'll be in E-speed range eventually, right? That's like my big thing. I don't really want to be in E-speed range. I'll just go Addy. I don't know, if you just go into just click flip turn, like what's the point? Why not just go hard torn? I'm just gonna go Queen Addy. Because I don't think helping us is that important anymore. Like, if you click flip turn, that's fine. I don't really care that much. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to avoid taking damage on Darkrai if I can help it, because Darkrai HP is actually important for D-Knights. If it sits at +1. So I actually need to keep it like decently healthy. Okay, here's a Torn. Can he even threaten me? Tornadus Styrian, because I am max HP. Maybe you're foul play. I am adamant. So that foul play, it's gonna kill me. It's the alternative play. Because you could click plot here. Wait, you took rocks though. Okay, you took rocks, which tells me also I have a whole Corviknight just for this. Oh, you double actually. Okay, that's fine with me. What? Okay, I don't get it. That didn't accomplish anything, did it? So Corv took rocks. So is it AV? I don't know. Wouldn't you just like, you know, lead with it and get the terror off? Feels like a whole AV tore in the back. It was... That can't be right, right? We are at minus speed on this Corviknight, so there's a chance we could be slower. Wait, I lied. I forgot to put minus speed IVs on this. Aloe could be 100% faster, or slower than me. We'll just U-turn here. There's not much else to do, right? We'll U-turn. Okay, she is at minus speed. That's fine. I mean, does this accomplish anything for her? Or is he trying to get Orb upon her range? That could be it. I think I'll go Garchomp. This Garchomp isn't very useful anymore. I get some rough skin. So I actually am getting chip on this. Like, believe it or not, guys, I am getting chip on the Aloe. Like, those hazards are adding up. I think I have 2 spikes and a rock up. So that's like, what, like 3% every turn? So Aloe isn't like recovering that much at all here. Surely you just go Torn here. Oh, okay. Are you Boots? Question. You're not Boots. Okay. I'm gonna go for Dragon Tail. It's that lose condition. I think you're probably... go for Dragon Tail. If we hit the Dragon Tail here, we are in a very, very good spot. So let's just do it. Nice. Beautiful. 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 Nice. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That mofo definitely is Lone Berry. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go Corv on this. Easy money. See if you're nasty plot. Let's see, Raw Terror Blast, okay. I don't feel like I opened that. I feel like you're probably U-turn here. I feel like you're probably AV. Oh, you're plot, okay. You'll for sure die Darkrai. For sure. Also, I don't know why you're not tearing. Tornadus, Spirion. Maybe if you're max HP, I guess. You should be in range. You should be in range. Unless you're max HP. I mean, I don't have another play. Like, let's be for real here. I don't have another play. I think it's just Dark Pulse. I am Choice Specs. So this will do a lot. Also, if you're no special attack, I don't even know if you can kill me. Probably not. Probably not. So, you're max HP. You're at 75 minus U-turn damage. You're at like 70. So it's still like a roll of your max HP. We'll see if he's max HP. He needs to be max HP to live this, I think. But even then, it's a roll, so this could just kill. We'll see. I am Choice Specs. We'll see here. I am Specs as fuck, and that kills. I crit. My bad. I don't know if it matters though. Like if you have like any special attack investments over HP, that should just kill. Like just Specs, Darkrai. I'll just Dark Pulse spam. I don't lose much. I think the game is over at this point. I think Dragonite's in range of rocks. Is that Dragon Tail? Shoutouts to Dragon Tail. Yeah, Specs as fuck. Yeah, this is GG, I think. That's brutal. That's quite brutal. My bad. Okay. Appreciate the hustle. I respect the hustle. I respect it. You know what? Let me let me calculate with damage, see if we attack investment. Let's see. Because I am above half. Also, I could just flinch. Oh, you're dead for sure. You're for sure dead. You're for sure dead to this. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. So Darkrai able to clean up the endgame there. That's a 6-0 victory. I feel kind of bad. I don't know if it could matter though, because I am max Specs. So that's gonna be GG. We move on to top 16. We are able to get a 6-0 against Liv. So that means we are still in the tournament. We face A12 next for in top 16. Or top 8, my bad. So that'll be a good game, I think. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys for top 8 next week whenever I upload these.